changed in real time based on the input, based on other modules interacting with each other. So having it all modeled is a huge thing, and they've modeled the AO28 preamp that's in a vintage V3, and you can adjust so many different parameters with that. You can adjust of course, the overdrive. You can adjust the key click. You can adjust the tone control. You can adjust all sorts of stuff. So it really gets that vintage feel for me. And then the third thing that's different is the key contacts themselves. So this has 6 physical contacts under each key. In a vintage Hammond, there's 9, one for each drawbar essentially. And this has 6, and then the other 3 are generated via the software. So it's actual physical contacts under the key. So if you do like a classic squabble technique, it's not making contact with every single drawbar at every single time. Again, that's a difference between like digital and analog, right? Digital is always perfect. It goes on or off, 1 or 0. So to emulate something that is imperfect, like a vintage Hammond, is a little more difficult. So having those physical contacts under there, it just makes that kind of technique so much easier. And it sounds like it should sound, and that works again for any kind of fast playing or rhythmic playing. So if you're doing that's a big plus on this thing's side. And then finally, the alt modes changes. We have a beautiful custom color display up here. All the parameters can be adjusted from here. It's very easy to read, even in bright sunlight. And we have assignable knobs on this side, so you can assign these to whatever parameter you'd like. If you want to change the key click, you can assign that here. We've got a bunch of controls over here for EQ.
Too loud.
Yeah, let's turn it down just a little bit. Let's turn it down just a little bit. Turn it down just a little bit. There we go. That works. I'll just move the mic closer. Just do this. Might be easier. I'll play when I'm not talking, I guess. So, yeah, all the parameters are adjustable in here. You can go as deep as you want. Go as simple as you want, which is really beautiful. The most common used parameters are going to be over here on the right side. We have drive for both the preamp and the amplifier itself. It's got a brand new digital Leslie in it, which of course we're not hearing because we're playing with a beautiful 122H, which is one of my favorite Leslies. And one other thing I forgot, the pedal board itself. We talked about multiple contacts in the keyboard. A vintage Hammond pedal board actually has 4 contacts in it. 2 for each drawbar. 2 drawbars on the pedals, right? This has 3 virtual contacts in it. So for somebody like me playing jazz, who oftentimes does Jimmy Smith tap technique, which is B flat, on the beginning of every note to add a nice groove and hum to the sound, it actually works so much better on this than it does on anything else because again, not making full contact with the note every single time. So I'll give you a demonstration. So if I play like a left-hand bass line without the pedals, then adding the pedals, you'll hear what I'm talking about. Here we go. That's just without pedals. Here's pedals. Again, I'm just tapping the very front of the note to add like almost a plug sound to it. And because of the multi-contacts, I'm not actually making a full note. It's more like, it's just an attack, that's all it is. And that technique is foundational to jazz organ playing thanks to Jimmy Smith. And on here it actually works the way it should work. So multi-contacts under the keys, 6 physical contacts, 3 virtual contacts, 3 real contacts in the pedals. all new engine, fully modeled. The length of the keys is the same length as a vintage Hammond, which is, I cannot overstate how important that is. It's huge, and it just feels like a vintage Hammond. It's an instrument that when I sit down as someone that has been playing B3 since age of 4, I don't have to adjust my playing in order to play this instrument. I don't have to change my playing to it. It just requires like an expected. So I'm going to play a little something here and stop talking.